Thank you very much for being with us. Please tell me your name and what do you do?
So my name is Runefelt, and I make content online about crypto, about Bitcoin, on YouTube and Twitter. I have 1 million followers across these platforms and make daily content.
But you are known with a different handle on Riot.
Yeah, so my YouTube channel is called The Moon, and I'm also known as The Moon over on Twitter. On Instagram, I'm Carl Runefelt.
How did you get into crypto?
Well, if I were to start from the very, very beginning, I was working in a grocery store in Sweden, and I was just having like a normal life, and I decided when I was working there that I wanted to make something good. I wanted to become successful and rich. I wanted to travel the world. So I started to change my mindset. I just started to visualize my dreams. I started to visualize flying private jets, visualizing just like abundance, money, yachts, and traveling. And I started to just get more in tune to that future that I thought was going to happen to me. So I started to believe in this future, and everything just changed. I started to look for opportunities, I found opportunities, I grabbed opportunities, and eventually I found Bitcoin, and I realized that this is what I'm going to do. I have passion for Bitcoin, and but yeah, it all started with like a mindset shift and me just deciding that I am going to be successful, and I had no clue with what, but I just knew that I will be successful, and I'll just let the universe tell me what I'm going to do.
And as you started doing what you were doing, was it working right away? And did you have 1 million followers the next day? Or if not, how did it develop?
Yeah, so in the beginning, or before I went into crypto, I tried a couple of other businesses. I tried to do e-commerce, selling things online, but I didn't really feel any passion for it, so I quickly stopped. And then for a few weeks or so, I kind of didn't know what to do. But I was researching about Bitcoin parallel with this e-com stuff, and eventually I thought maybe I can start a YouTube channel with crypto, learn more about crypto and teach people about crypto, and then I can sell like t-shirts with Bitcoin on it, because I had this like e-commerce think about it. So I started the YouTube channel and I started making videos, and eventually I just had so much fun making the videos itself that I forgot about the whole monetization thing. I didn't really care about selling stuff anymore. I just wanted to make these videos because it was so much fun. And I made zero money for the first 6-7 months of YouTube, because you have to activate the monetization, and I couldn't do that. So it took some time for that, and I just realized that I found my passion, and then it just grew from there.
So it was on one hand your ability to be resilient and work through failure with e-commerce that just didn't work out. On the other hand, it was also that when you recognized the passion and the talent being aligned, that it clicked. You just felt it was right.
Yeah.
So a lot of people who invest in YouTube feel ambivalent about what they can do and what their followers pretend they should be doing. How do you resolve that tension? Do you feel autonomy and self-empowerment, or do you feel exposed and beholden to your followers?
I think that what I do on YouTube and Twitter, I just do basically what I would want to watch myself. I always just try to make content that I would enjoy watching myself, and I can always see what people enjoy watching and what they don't enjoy watching. You can see the likes, if they go up or down. So if I make a tweet that only gets like 100 likes, then I'm just never gonna tweet like that again, because I know that people don't like that tweet. If I get a tweet that got 3,000 or 5,000 likes, then now I know this is something that people enjoy, so I'll just make more of that. Basically, I take a successful tweet and then I can remodel it, and I can make 10 other tweets out of it and post that over the next few months. Basically, I just try to take proven concepts and just remodel them and recycle them. And it can also be from other influencers. I can get inspired by someone. If I see someone that made a tweet that got 5,000 likes, then I'll think, wow, that's cool. I'll just take the essence of this. I'll maybe change a few things so it's not the same tweet, but it's the same kind of, like, why did people like it? Was it because it was a positive tweet? Was it because people liked this specific coin or whatever? I tried to find out why they liked it, and then I just used that in another tweet on my post.
What was that attracted you about Bitcoin at the beginning, And did it stay the same or did it evolve in time?
So before Bitcoin, when I was working in a grocery store, I was researching a lot about gold and silver and the monetary system, about the Federal Reserve System. So when I heard about Bitcoin, I already had the kind of backstory that you need to understand the value of Bitcoin. I understood the inflation and the corrupt banking system and how that is a bad way of handling money. So I knew that gold is a better form of money than fiat. And I understood as soon as I heard about Bitcoin that Bitcoin is better than gold. So for me, it was very obvious at the first 1 hour of research that this is absolutely a fantastic idea. And in the next few weeks after hearing about Bitcoin, I was completely convinced.
So your life changed and you represent a wonderful success story. Do you think you can also be an inspiration for others to follow what you did?
Yeah, so back when I was not successful, I was following many successful people online, could be Instagram, YouTube, and they were always talking about mindset, and they were talking about these, and also just showing off their yachts and jets. And for me, I get inspired by that. Some people they will get angry when they see someone show off stuff, but I really liked it, seeing these people walk around with these expensive clothes and watches, and just being successful, and they did something that they enjoyed. They became successful, and they deserved it. So I was like, wow, this is so cool, I want to do the same. So now that I am successful, I try to kind of return the favor to other people out there by showing people how I'm flying private jets, showing people how I'm traveling the world, and how I'm talking about Bitcoin and crypto, because I know that there will be many people out there that will be very inspired by it, especially because I went from grocery store to a multimillionaire in just 2 years. So I know that I can inspire people to understand that it is possible. This lifestyle is not something that only happens to people in the movies or something. It's actually anyone can do it, and it can happen very fast if you just switch your mindset.
So that is a wonderful inspiration for many, and it will for sure generate other people who will be successful through it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years or 10 years? What is the kind of mindset that now you are learning to acquire that will bring you there?
Yeah, so I already did the hard part, going from zero to where I am now. I think that was kind of the hard part. Now I already have the momentum, I know how to use my mindset. So, I think that the toughest step is to go from an average salary of $2,000 per month to $5,000 or $10,000. That's the hard part, because you have to realize that you have to change your mindset, you have to change your whole way of thinking. But as soon as you have the way of thinking, I think that any other goal above that is just a natural progression. So as soon as I made $10,000 a month, I knew that, okay, next goal is going to be $50,000, next goal $300,000. And the same is now, I have new goals. It's not only about money though, it's also friendship goals, it's about relationship goals and happiness and well-being. But if I focus more on the success now, or the money, I want to have my own companies. I am already starting up companies now, and I want to have X amount of employees, and I want to have a good structure. And
are these initiatives around Bitcoin or blockchain as well?
Yeah, it's all crypto.
Okay, and where can people find out more about them? It would be natural for them to feel that the tenacity that you put in the first part will reflect on the probability of the success of the other part as well. So how can they either find out or participate in your new projects?
Yeah, so the first company is called Bitcoin Census, so bitcoincensus.com. There's also a YouTube channel connected to it, where we are comparing crypto exchanges against each other, comparing fees so people can choose the best exchange that suits them. And then we just started another company right now called Casta, where we're having a centralized peer-to-peer payments with crypto. So people on a peer-to-peer basis can pay zero fees when they send money between each other. So if you send $1 or $5 of Bitcoin, if you use on-chain transactions, you cannot send it because the transaction fee would be too high. But in this way, people can actually send money between each other. And also wealth management, they can make interest on their deposits. And there's going to be a whole variety of cool things lined up, crypto card and whatnot. But it's not launched yet, but it is going to come up very, very soon. And it's Kasta.io, so Kasta.io.
Well, thank you very much, and good luck with these new initiatives, as well as the evolution of your mindset from success to friendship to building a solid future.
Thank you.